Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Olivia Nicholson. If you're new here, I am a stay-at-home mom, wife, and homemaker. Enjoy all things crafts, DIYs, homemaking, baking. So if you are interested in that, I hope you stick around. In today's video, we are going to be arranging these beautiful roses. These are my favorite color and this really cute swan planter. We are also going to be diving into getting the kids back to school ready, cleaning, and baking. I'll be putting links to some of my favorite new recipes in the description box. For today specifically, we're going to be making lemon muffins. I budget a lot. We are saving to buy a house in the next 1.5 to 2 years, so I have been becoming even more handy in the kitchen, trying to meal prep certain things, and muffins are definitely a staple, especially for breakfast foods for the kids. Especially on like a busy school week morning where things just get hectic when I've got 3 little ones getting ready to go off to school and a toddler as well. Especially with something like muffins that you can add so many different variations to, ingredients, fruit, and are pretty cost effective. Down below what you like to make on the weekdays for your kids that keep it simple and easy and budget friendly. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video and I look forward to hanging out with you guys. If you're wondering how I'm getting the roses to stand straight up in my vase, I actually got a metal flower frog from Michael's, I believe it was from, and it just sits in the bottom of any vase or planter, and then you're able to just stick the flowers straight in and it holds them straight up. I can also link that down below. It is not an affiliate link. I just really like it and it comes in handy. Quick, I just wanted to shout out UPPBEAT is a platform that provides royalty-free music and sound effects to creators. It's been such a game changer for me creating content, especially because music makes all the difference in your videos. If you're interested in getting started, I will be dropping my referral link down below in the description box. So I'm just going to be going through the back to school list on my phone. I have all the supplies here already, but it's all just kind of together. And I have 3 kids to school, one of them being a kindergartner this year, and then a 2nd grader along with a 4th grader. Basically got everything from Walmart, a few things from Target and Kroger. Usually I can find everything at Walmart and it's a lot cheaper. However, I had to get my daughter twistable crayons and twistable colored pencils for her grade, and those were a little more tricky to find. I had to go to Target for one of them and Kroger for the other, but luckily I found them all. And we still spent under $100 for all 3 for back to school. We also are reusing book bags because they're still in great shape. So my big tip to you is if you're trying to save money and your kids are young enough, definitely recommend just using the same book bag, at least while you can, even if it's just to get them started. Because I know how overwhelming back to school time can feel. You've got to worry about all the supplies, new clothes, new headphones, like all the things, new water bottles. So it can get pretty expensive, especially when you have multiple kids in this day and age. So where you can cut costs, definitely recommend. Say I'm really thankful because I feel that the supply list for our kids' school and grades this year felt relatively simple. youngest, Leo, was having a hard time with his siblings going back to school without him, so we got him his own little Paw Patrol lunchbox. As you can see in the video, he's very excited to show you all. Gonna be a huge change now with the majority of my kids being in school and just having Leo and myself during the day. Like, I don't even know what we're gonna do all day. But as much of a change as it's gonna be, I am really looking forward to it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun one-on-one time and just getting stuff done around the house per usual, as well as him learning some new things as well. Got all their book bags packed up and ready to go for the first day of school. The only thing that's missing are their tissue boxes, but I'm going to just take them to their ice cream social night and drop them off with the teachers so they don't have to worry about carrying big boxes the first day of school. Not with the kids tonight, so. For the fun part, we're going to be getting into baking. These are the lemon muffins that I was telling you about from this recipe. I'm going to link down below because I'm going to give credit where all credit is due, and they came out fabulous. So just go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. These lemons that were starting to go, and I was like, okay, what do I do with them? So first we're going to be doing dry ingredients. We're going to have them separate from our wet ingredients. So I need 3/4 cup of sugar, I said in the video we're going to be using 3/4 cup of sugar. Quick, the website of this recipe is ourhappymess.com, and I'll be linking it down below in the description box. Be zesting 2 lemons, and I'm going to be adding that to my sugar, and we're going to just stir around the sugar and lemon zest mixture. Always be very careful, especially while using a fine grater, because I definitely got a little bit of my finger. None of it got in the food, and I took care of it. Okay, so my larger mixing bowl, I am going to be adding in 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, along with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm adding in 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Be slicing up both of those lemons that I used for the zest, and I'm going to be using the juice as well. Mixing together the wet ingredients. So the lemon juice is going to be going into this red bowl, and then I'm going to be also adding in 3/4 cup of plain Greek yogurt, or you can use regular yogurt as well. Will be 1/2 cup of olive oil, and then 2 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. Lastly, you can add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I actually did not have any, but I do have this vanilla simple syrup that I made. So I'm just going to be pouring a little bit of that in substitute of the vanilla extract. Alrighty, now we are combining our wet with our dry, our lemon sugar mixture, don't forget that. Oven has been preheated to 375. I'm adding the liners. I like to fill the cupcake liners close to the top because I like having a larger top on the muffin. You do not have to fill them quite as high if you like a smaller muffin. The final things I'm going to be doing are spraying the tops of the muffins with olive oil and then adding a little bit of sugar on the tops of each. Pop them in the oven and they are going to be done in about 15 to 20 minutes depending on your oven. Just use a little toothpick, put it in the middle and see if there's anything on the toothpick. If there is, then they need a little more time. Our oven definitely picks on the faster side, so I choose to set a timer a little bit less than what they say so I can check on it before they burn. They're all done, and I was actually a little bit nervous because I don't think I've ever made anything with olive oil in terms of dessert, but the kids loved them and I will definitely be making them again, adding them to my favorite list of recipe ideas. Now I'm sure you know it's time for the cleanup.
surviving. I'm not thriving, I'm 9 to 5 and feels like I'm compromising myself, 'cause I'm giving away all my time. But I'm sitting here writing rhymes. Am I destined to sing mambo songs all day long?
I wanted to show you all real quick. This is my new favorite dish soap. It's the AJAX, but it's Fabuloso and watermelon scent, and it smells so good.
'Cause I've got a rhyme in my head, but I'm on the clock instead, singing these mambo songs. Well, I'm fighting, Lord, I'm trying, but it's terrifying to live a life where I'm lying to myself, telling myself it ain't a crime to be wasting my time. Am I destined to sing mambo songs all day long? When I'm at work, but I'm writing a song, 'cause I've got a rhyme in my head, but I'm on the clock instead. I sing way down low.
Really quickly, I'd love to show you guys the blueberry muffins I made before the lemon ones, and they also came out so good. So I'm gonna link that also down below. I did not record myself doing these ones, but I might have to do it for one of the next videos. Let me know down below what you think.
And ain't it strange how my dreams seem out of range today? Am I destined to sing mambo songs all day long? When I'm at work, but I'm writing a song, 'cause I've got a rhyme in my head, but I'm on the clock instead. But I'm on the clock instead, singing these mambo songs.
collecting all the sandals in this bag because I like having this bag in my car, so when we go to like splash pads or anything like that, I have the sandals already found, because if your kids are anything like mine, they're constantly losing their sandals. The kitchen and the main area is clean. I'm going to start working on editing some videos. That is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me, and let me know what you want to see in the next one. Bye guys!